The talking god of Uloko. In the dense groves of Edo State, not far from the mythical village of Uloko, a place whispered about in folk songs but absent from any map, returned Efobe Sohan, a young archaeologist trained in the UK, now back in Nigeria. He had dismissed his grandmother's tales of magical artifacts as superstition, until an unmarked package arrived at his Lagos flat, a charred leather journal filled with drawings of a carved god and a strange phrase repeated. It speaks only to those who listen. It doesn't point north, it reveals the path your spirit hides. Ese booked a bus to Benin the next day. Uloko welcomed F not with smiles, but silence. The elders, draped in handwoven agbadas and coral beads, watched him as one might a lightning storm, beautiful, but dangerous. It was the aged Mama Ekpon, the village storyteller and herbalist, who finally agreed to help. She took Ese deep into the Ogim Grove, a forest sacred to the ancestors. There, beneath the Yukusu Ese shrine stones, lay the talking god, a dry, ancient calabash etched with Nsibidi symbols that shifted as if alive. Your grandfather was the last to hold it, Mama Ekpon said. He died hearing its truth. Speak what you seek. That night, under a sky heavy with harmattan dust, Ese sat outside a mud hut, the god warm in his lap. When he opened it, there was no sound, only a deep vibration in his chest, like a drum beat from his ancestors. Then, the whisper. You seek your brother? His twin, Tiga, had gone missing during a school trip to Osenok when they were children. The river was blamed. Nobody was found. No proper burial. Only silence. The god glowed faintly. Its carved mouth turned toward the east, pointing to the Osen sacred hills. The door between worlds. Guided by the god's glow, Ese ventured into Osen's dense rainforest, passing ancient groves, abandoned shrines, and trees that bore the names of forgotten deities. At the foot of the Ikoa cave, the god paused like a living heart. Inside, he saw carvings telling stories older than their ancestors, Orisha battles, children vanishing into rivers, and one boy returned by the spirit of age, the deity of wealth and deep knowledge. He walked deeper. There, between glowing roots, stood a door carved into the rock, shaped like an Igbo door frame but etched with Yoruba symbols. The god cracked open. And the door opened. Beyond was not a cavern, but a floating land of memory, glowing with ancestral light. Here, the air sang and danced like masquerades in a village square. In the center stood Tiga, smiling, unchanged. I didn't drown, he said. I was chosen to learn. But I can't return unless you take my place, or we awaken the god fully. Ese's heart wavered. But he understood. The god reassembled, now whole again, and flew into the air, showering both brothers in golden dust. The spirit of age spoke. When truth is sought with sacrifice, the path opens for both. Ese and Tiga returned to Uloko, where the trees bowed in recognition and the elders fell silent. The god now hung from Ese's shoulder like a talking drum, whispering guidance to those who asked with clean hearts. He didn't go back to archaeology in the West. Instead, he became a modern griot, traveling from village to city, telling stories not just of ancient empires, but of magical truths buried in Nigeria's soil. They say, in Uloko, that if your spirit is lost, and your heart is ready, the god might speak to you too. Do you believe in the power of African stories? This is just one of many hidden tales buried in our soil and souls. Subscribe to my channel for stories that awaken your imagination and reconnect you with our rich heritage. Hit the notification button to get notified for our beautiful stories. Tell us what you learned from the story at the comment section. Thank you.